Hey, my name's Phil Price, and I'm the writer, producer, director, and editor of the feature-length comedy entitled The Life and Death of Steriogram.
Being in a band is not about music, it's not about lyrics, it's not about melody, it's not about musicianship. It's about the vibe of a band, you know? It's like you can have all that shit, but it doesn't count for anything at the end of the day.
These guys come from the middle of butt nowhere. 250,000 albums sold. You're talking in today's market.
This is the documentary crew I was telling you about. They're sort of going to be following me around, us around.
Are you following all of us around, or are you just following Rockstar Kennedy here?
The guys are not that easy, you know, but it's a rock band.
They had Grammy nods. Grammys, baby.
I don't want to say reinventing the wheel, but to be honest, I'm reinventing the wheel.
He's the face of the band, but beyond that, he doesn't really bring a lot to the table.
The Jonas Brothers backwards is better than this shit.
I think they have a good mixture together on stage. They're only 90 minutes a day, it works in between them.
The Life and Death of Steriogram is a feature film comedy mockumentary about the real-life band Steriogram. They're a band from New Zealand that found fame with their first big single called Walkie Talkie Man, which was released by Capitol Records, which went on to a video directed by Michel Gondry. They were nominated for Grammys and MTV Music Awards. Their album was selling really well. They were selling out concerts all over the world. And then subsequently Capitol Records just flushed, 3,000 plus artists from the label. And these guys basically were a big band with no backing. I met these guys after all that had happened, and they were recording their second album. So after learning that the band was going on tour in Europe, I decided that I would write a script and join them on tour. I created a mockumentary about the band and how they were trying to scrape themselves back to the top of the rock and roll pile.
I know you're the front man, but I'm just sick of you having the limelight the whole time.
I mean, we can talk about this another time when the cameras aren't around. We're all we like to share everything, and we're not. It's not about one person in this band, but at the same time, it is about me.
What happened as a tour movie eventually became sort of a window into the desperation and greed and egos that are normally associated with rock bands, especially ones that are trying to, make it big. I was invigorated by them. They were such, decent guys, and what they'd been through was really inspiring to me. I began to craft the film in a way that they poked fun at themselves. They had a very great self-deprecating sense of humor. That's sort of where I come from as well.
This was a band that represented the hopes and dreams of an entire generation of New Zealand youths.
I'm not musically trained, I just know it. Do you think Beethoven went to music college? I mean, maybe you did, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't there.
More and more, it just becomes a vehicle for Tyson's ego. It's like we don't exist and it's just Tyson.
Make it happen with or without these guys, to be honest.
New Zealand rock sensation and international recording artists Steriogram have been in a grave accident outside of Frankfurt, Germany.
I mean, come on, a bus explosion. There's something wrong, I think. Yeah, it must be a kind of sabotage.
Steriogram was the greatest band that never was.
It's rare that you can be really proud of something and really believe in it, and I really believe in this movie, and I think it's really funny. It's just a kind of a fun window into a weird world, which is rock and roll, and we were on the inside with a real band playing a version of themselves, which is even cooler, because when we first cut the trailer and showed people the trailer, people were like, oh my god, these guys are such pricks. Like, they're totally not like that. In real life, they're the nicest guys in the world. And that's when I knew we had something special, because people were convinced that this was real when in fact it's just a mock documentary. We're just hoping that with your help we can finish this movie, have it realized and out there for the world to enjoy it as much as we enjoyed making it. Help out in any way you can, be it backing it through Kickstarter, telling your friends about it on Facebook, Twitter, or any other social media outlets, getting our trailer out there. Anything will be great, anything will help. Thank you so much. I'm Phil Price, the writer, director, and editor of The Life and Death of Steriogram.